doing my makeup so that I can get ready to go audition at a club. I just went and got my eyebrows done, and didn't she like do so good? I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible because my friend is coming to pick me up, and she already works at the club that I'm about to audition at, so she gotta be there on time for her shift. Usually if it's a club where I'm not gonna audition and I'm getting hired like strictly off a face card and first impression, I would put on a dress or, you know, like just something sexy. But I'm like, y'all told me to audition, so I'm getting dressed to get right back undressed anyways. Ooh. The latest that she'll be here is probably like 12, 15. Cause I don't stay far from her or the club that we're going to. And then after that, I'm going to kind of audition. I don't even know what to call it besides like an interview / audition, but Pink Post Studio reached out to me asking if I would be interested in teaching at their post studio. And so today I'm going there to talk and just see more, learn more about the opportunity. And they told me to come prepared with a beginner routine that I can teach. So I'm excited about that. I'm literally gonna teach my choreo that I taught in New York because I feel like it's the perfect routine to like open you up to your sensuality. And in the message with them reaching out, they asked if I would want to teach. They called it sex appeal. I'm just gonna correct their verbiage when I get there. Hold up, y'all. I'm about to get close as fuck to the mirror to do my eyebrow. But I don't necessarily feel like I teach sex appeal, and I don't want them to perceive it as that. I am simply teaching people how to feel very safe and comfortable in their body and not suppress the emotions that arise in a sensual, vulnerable space. But yeah, I'm really excited. And it's just full fucking circle because I didn't even remember this. I didn't remember this at all until they messaged me. But 2022, I had DM'd them. That was when I first like left Savannah. I DM'd them asking to teach. But at the time, I wasn't what they were looking for. And so to forget that that was like something that was on the vision board and literally just keep doing me. Like it's not like I was working this whole time to achieve that goal. I was simply putting in the work that I was gonna do for myself to become better at pole, to improve my skill, learn how to teach others on my own. So to do that and not even know that like I'm doing this for anything bigger and it come back around full circle is beautiful, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm really confident going into my thing. I think the way that I'm about to use this sex appeal that they talk about and that they want me to teach is to literally seduce my way in. I'm gonna be performing as a teacher, not just performing in the routine. Like whoever it is I'm teaching, I don't know, they said I'm gonna be teaching one of the instructors, but I'll make sure that whoever it is I'm teaching, I have them so in awe of me the whole time from just my seduction. You wasn't even worried about the technique, the way that the class was flowing. You was just like, damn, I love her. I love her energy. I want her here. So that's my mindset going in. How are y'all feeling this morning? What have you done for yourself today? What do you plan to do for yourself today if you haven't got around to it yet? So I'm like super covering my tattoos right now because on Pink Pony application, bitch, they be like, how many tattoos you got? My number would scare anybody away. It gives Michaela crashed out. So I'm not even about to let them see that yet. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get in. And then once I'm in, y'all can know that I got all of these piercings, tats, everything. I don't give a damn. All right, I'm gonna need y'all help. Anybody in here know how to do swoops? It's pretty shaped from like how it was, or it was pretty shaped. It done got messed up now. I went to CVS to grab some little hairspray. I'm not gonna wear it today. I'm gonna take it. Okay, great. So she's not working, so we're on my time. So I can slow down. I do not like going into shit like rushing. I feel like the energy of rushing it's just, ugh. It's so interesting how like now I really don't like doing my hair. But when I was younger, wasn't nobody doing my hair but me. Like I didn't start wearing wigs and stuff until college. So I don't know why I be acting brand new. Because I used to like do bows in my natural hair, all types of shit. My mama stopped doing my hair when I was in like 3rd grade because I was tender-headed. And she don't got the patience for me to be acting tender-headed while she doing my hair. But it's coming together right enough, right? Shit. Yes, no. Blow dry, let it mold like this. Send a yes in all caps, look at this. My hair has grown so much. Like this is all my hair. You know how when your body is telling you not to be at a place, it'll get sleepy right before you have to go, or you'll just be super drained and drowsy while you're there. That starts to happen to me. The girls who get it. And so that night was a night like that where I just was feeling exhausted. And so I asked to go home and she wouldn't let me. So I decided for myself that I'm just gonna stay in the back. Like, it was no customers. I had already did my stage sets because we got like times that we gotta go on the stage. I think at this point I had one more left, so I was waiting until my last set to ask to go home again. And I started to feel really anxious because I had went outside. We had like a little parking deck that we could go if we needed to get some fresh air for the girls that wanted to smoke or whatever. So I'm out there and a girl comes out. Pause. Is this good enough? Like, it's not perfect, but I feel like it don't look terrible. All in agreement, say I. I was sitting back there and a girl came back there crying and, you know, needing comfort and advice. So after that, I just felt really anxious. And I was like, yeah, bitch, you need to go home. Like, I need to fucking go home. So I tried to go back out on the floor with her, you know, give her some motivation. And it still wasn't talking about shit and I still didn't feel good. So I went back in the locker room and I waited until, I think it was like 2 o'clock. There was other girls at this point dressing out to go. At the time, I didn't know that those people that was getting dressed had worked day shift. I thought it was just other girls getting ready to go because on slow nights, we all be ready to get the fuck. The house mom comes out and so she's like, what are y'all doing? Me and other girls right here. As she's talking to us, other girls start to come like get in line because we all just be waiting for the house mom to come back. So she's like, what are y'all doing? And the other girl's like, waiting for you. I don't say shit. And then she starts saying, Logan, what's wrong with you? You always look so sad and miserable. Why are you always so sad and miserable? So I just feel like that wasn't the right approach. I take accountability for not in that moment redirecting the conversation how I feel like it would have been better to go. I kind of gave her energy right back to her. This job makes me sad. And I should have communicated more effectively. I am sad because I've already asked to leave and I don't feel well. So now it saddens me that I have to like go against myself and what I want and need. So when I said this job makes me sad and laughed at her, she got mad and started going off on me. If this job makes you sad, you need to quit. There's thousands of girls who would love to be in your position. They love to throw that up in your face like, bitch, this is Cheetah. This is the strip club at the end of the day. There's not thousands of girls who want my position, actually. Like, this ain't, y'all act like I'm dancing for Beyonce, bitch. Like, I'm dancing for the white man. Like, fuck. That does nothing for me. You trying to, I'm just sitting there looking at her like, okay. I'm not saying shit. I'm just letting her do her little thing. And so then I'm like, why are you talking to me like that? She was like, cause your attitude is so nasty. There's thousands of girls that want to be here. We tell girls no every day that come to audition and we told you yes. This is where I got mad because like, I've already calmly asked you why are you talking to me like this and you're not lowering your tone. Like, nobody's arguing with you. Nobody's trying to argue with you. Nobody's gonna argue with you. So I walked away as I'm telling her, you can talk to these bitches, and I'm pointing at the hoes in line. You can talk to these bitches like that, but not me. I'm leaving. And at this point where they see I don't give a fuck, she's like, oh, you just come back in and blow and I'll let you leave. Come back. No, I already left. Like, you just want the control, the authority to be the person that like sent me home. Like, no, I made the choice to leave for myself. I go and I clean out my locker and I leave. Where I fucked up at, as far as like being able to stand my ground the next day, which we'll get there, is I should have actually went back in. I should put my pride aside and let her feel in control and go back in and blow out, so that the next day when I came to talk to the manager, that doesn't go against my case. And before I leave, I realized, oh shit, I need my permit, because they take our dance permit. So in Atlanta, you have to pay $270 to get a permit to dance. And Cheetah's is the city of Atlanta permit. So that's like the biggest permit you can get. And instead of like paying for each new club, like each time you get hired paying $270, you can just pay $50 to add it on to the permit. So I'm like, bitch, you're gonna give me my shit. And so I tried to get my permit back and she's like, no, if you come back in and blow, I'll give you your permit back. So I'm like, bitch, I'll come back and get it tomorrow when you're not working. Like, I'm not about to play this fucking game with you. So yeah, I ended up leaving. That was that. Later that night, I text her and I apologized. And I take accountability, and I told her I apologize for not communicating effectively, because even if your intentions, even though you approached me wrong, I don't feel like it was appropriate of her to, in front of other girls at that, be like, you always look so sad and miserable. How about, hey, Michaela, is everything okay? Like, although your approach was wrong, I can see how I did not handle that maturely. I did not communicate effectively, so I apologize and I just communicate effectively. And she didn't say nothing. And then she ended up calling me later that day and we like talked it out. So I'm like, okay, everything seems fine. Like, I can just request some time off, take a break, take some space from this shit and come back when I feel better. But ultimately, I just really needed fucking rest and I really needed space from that environment. After that, she told me she would forward my message to the other house mom and the manager. So the next day, she had texted me after that and was like, you can go up and talk to Bob tonight at 9. So I go up there at 9 o'clock and I'm thinking I would just be able to literally just be a fucking adult, but they treat you like you a fucking kid. And I don't fucking like that. But I thought that I'd be able to go in there, take accountability and just have a conversation and communicate what I need to be able to do my job for y'all's workspace better. Bitch. That's the complete opposite of what fucking happened. Long story short, the conversation lasted for like 10 seconds. He was like, well, you made your decision. That's that. And I'm like, I'm looking at that phone like, I don't feel like I got to even talk. Like, you called me in here. You had me go out of my way to get ready and come in here. You're going to let me talk and share what happened. He hears me telling her that, like, as I'm leaving, that I don't feel like I got a chance to speak. Bring her back in here. Bring her back in here. You said what? You said what? I was like, I don't feel like I got a chance to speak. So he was like, you made your decision. Looks like you made the wrong decision. And I'm like, no, I didn't make the wrong decision. I made the decision that I felt was best out of the two options that she gave me. He was just so convinced that I was making up the story. She didn't say that. So I'm like, no, like, you can pull the cameras, because there's cameras where we was at. You can hear audio. You can hear her tell me that while I'm sitting here in her face, crying, telling her I'm anxious, that I have to go back on the floor right now or I quit. What else was I gonna do? Bitch, I have no choice but to quit. Like, I gotta go home. He don't want to actually pull up the camera and the receipts because he don't want to be wrong. He starts saying, oh, now you're talking over me. This is going on with nowhere. Now you're talking back. Bitch, you're not my daddy. There's no such thing as talking back. Like, what the fuck do you mean I'm talking back? Bitch, like, I owe you silence. What? Please. I'm just looking at him like, well, I guess this is going nowhere. I can leave because there's not shit else to talk about. Like, you don't want to hear the truth, so it is what it is. As I'm leaving, the house mom's trying to be funny. Well, wish you the best of luck and good luck to you. Hope your mental health gets better. I looked at her, I said, bitch, I don't need your luck. You the one who been stuck in this shit for 30 years. You started off as a bartender, then you was shaking ass just like me. And now you're the house mom and you've been here stuck for 30 years. Good luck to you. You don't know what your life is like outside of here. And you have some fucking nerve to be talking about good luck. I said, yeah. I'ma fuck with you because I got to go. Like, So to answer your question, no, I am no longer at the cheetah. And And I love that for me. Although I'm a bit sad that I use my little savings because, okay, so transparency moment. I don't have an actual savings account. I have my checkings account, I have my business bank account, and then I have my savings that is just cash. So I save my stripper money. Money come and money go. Like, I done literally lost everything I own, and y'all watched me still be the bad bitch that I am. Like, after moving back to my hometown with nothing, losing everything, going bankrupt, like no money on my card, all things I owned. Y'all remember when I told y'all that girl had like took all of my stuff and wouldn't let me get it back? Like, y'all watched me lose everything I owned and still prove to myself that, oh, like you really this, like you really her, like no, like you actually can create from nothing. It's not, none of this shit that you have is associated to your identity at all. Like, this really you. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about losing no job, no dollar, no house, no friend, no nothing. Like, anything that's for me is gonna always be here. I never feel like, so this mindset, like, it sound good, but just know it actually took a lot of work to do this. I didn't just wake up and decide, oh, I don't give a fuck about money. Money's not real. Like, yes, but no. I had to, like I said, lose everything. Understand what spiritual currency is. Figure out what are my spiritual currencies. Identify those as more valuable than money or any fiat currency. Relearn, rewire. Like, bitch, I feel rich. Just because I think richly. This blush, like, every time I put this shit on, I just, ooh. Then be like, what's your name? I'll be like, Logan. Logan. Spiritual currency are things like your creativity, your time. But yeah, figure out what are your spiritual currencies, baby, because you are very rich on the inside. And you can use that spiritual currency to create physical. Oh, my permit, yes, I did get my permit. So after talking to them, they was trying to act like they didn't want to give me my permit, bitch. Why they try to accuse me of lying about not getting my permit back? So y'all really think I'm that crazy? Like, you think I'm delusional to come up here? And I see why, because girls really are. Like, the night before that, this girl got fired and she, like, just was bullshit and like acted like she forgot her locker password, like doing any and everything to have to stay in the building to try to like see if she could like tell somebody else something different and see if they could get her job back. So like, I get it. So I'm like, I need my permit. Holly gave you your permit back yesterday. No, Holly didn't. If Holly gave my permit back, why the fuck would I be asking for my permit? So I have to sit there for 15 minutes while they accuse me of lying, and then they find it because they just didn't know where it was put. Don't even acknowledge the fact that y'all just sat here and called me a liar. And then I get another sideways, passive-aggressive ass good luck. Now we just need mascara, lip liner, and lip. So I don't have setting spray right now either, so I've been having to spray my face with just this. But she do a job, that's all that matters. It's giving, hire me on the spot. Yo, why I called myself trying to go back to my old club. So the club I was working at before that, seduction. We done been here and done that. We do not gotta go back to that. We have definitely outgrown the fish tank, bitch. Cause what the fuck? And anytime I tell somebody that, I really feel offended when I tell people that and they're like, but you can make so much money that way, you know, like you can be, like, bitch, I do not need my confidence boosted that bad to where I'm gonna go work at a little environment with 3 other hoes, old hoes at that, where I feel like the it girl. Like, I don't know. Like, no. I don't want to waste my time. Like, I'm not saying this from like a place of feeling too good. It's just like I said, my spiritual currency, like, why would I invest so much of my time, so much of my currency there and then not be able to reimburse me? Like, fuck no. Can I see somebody that make me want to step it up? That's how I felt working at Cheetah. Like, wow, like y'all are some beautiful women. Like, wow, I'm inspired by the fashion, the hairstyles, the different personas. Like, I want to be in an environment like that. I thrive off energy. So I need the whole energy of the space to feel like Yeah, we know the shit. That's what's gonna make me do and feel good. So I have been on a long streak of not having like lashes or wearing lashes, even my nails. But I miss it, bitch. I really want to not only go get my nails done and get them long as fuck. I want some lashes. This mascara that I got this from Sephora. I don't even know what it's called. Essence. It's blue. And like the lid is a little corset. Best mascara ever. And there was like 4 different colors, and they're all like different for the brush size and shit. I feel like my phone is gonna die on y'all in any moment. I need to go put it on charger. So cute. I'm in here. They are letting me audition. She said put on a 2-piece, so that's what I'm gonna give them. This is what it's giving. That felt amazing. I did amazing. I had one fuck up though. They pulled thick as hell. I tried the J split. I said, oh, I had to play that one off. But other than that, great audition. I feel good. The house mom was engaged with my audition. They was really watching me smile and singing the music with me. Like, yes. I'm so proud of myself. Even if I don't get hired, super proud of myself. I love this shit. This is all that I made in my audition. We got a $5 bill on the top. I knew that I was right where I was supposed to be before I even auditioned, just from hearing the house mom pick up the phone and say, Pink Pony Museum and Theater. I was like, bitch, I work at the museum. I perform at the theater. Like, opportunities are pouring into my lap. I'm constantly being contacted to pole dance in music videos, on stage with artists, singers, rappers, and in spaces I'm comfortable and fluid in. I get the job. I am chosen. Everyone loves my creative expression and vibe and wants to collaborate with me. I am paid well. My pole dancing and performances generate wealth. I am making more money than I could ever imagine, and I am managing my money greatly and saving a lot. I am so financially free. I always am in a prosperity attitude and mindset. I am as abundant as can be. I am traveling often and I am always safe. I am sharing intimate, connected moments of movement with others everywhere. I take time consistently to better myself in my craft. I am continuously learning so much, and my pole dancing and performance skills just keep getting better and better. I am strong. I am unique in my style of dance. I am a pole master. I am equipped to teach others the practice of pole. I am in incredible health. My body operates amazing. I am safe and at home in my body. My breath is my soulmate. My body is the most brilliant communicator. I do not worry about my health because I need not to. 40, 60, 80, 100, 5. I have 105 here.